Sunday, Parshat Tisa. We're going to learn the end of Ois Aleph in the Zera Shimshon on Parshat Tisa. Zera Shimshon is going to explain why Hashem, when he showed Moshe Rabbeinu Chatzi shekel, they had to bring the Chatzi shekel. Moshe Rabbeinu, we said previous weeks that he couldn't understand what it was. He couldn't picture what it was. So it says that the Eibishter Hashem took a matbaya shel esh, he took a coin of fire, mitachas kisei hakavod, from under his chair, kaviyachol, from under Hashem's chair. So why was it a matbaya shel esh? Why was it a coin of fire? And why was it from under the kisei hakavod? So it says the Zera Shimshon that where did Hashem take the lichos from? Where did he get this beautiful stone from that he wrote the lichos on? He also took it from under the kisei hakavod. Where do the neshamas come from? Yiddish neshama. Where do we come from? Where do all the neshamas come from? It comes from also under the kisei hakavod. And when we're zoicha to go back to our roots, and the neshama goes back complete, where does it go? It also goes there. It says Torah Hashem Timima Mishivas Nofesh. Full, complete Torah. It goes Mishivas Nofesh, returns the soul back to where it was under the kisei hakavod. So how do we do that? By being misaken the chatam. How will we be misaken chatam? By burning a carbon on the mizbeach. And this carbon, this fire that we have, that we burn the carbon with, also burns the fire of the Yetzer Hara, because the Yetzer Hara is the one that puts in a burning desire of somebody to do an avayah. And because of that, it's called Esh oichle esh, fire eats fire, which is that the fire of the Mizbeach burns and eats the fire of the Yetzer Hara. So therefore we see that the Matbaya Shel Esh, Hashem wanted to tell Moshe Rabbeinu that the Nefesh goes back under to where its Mikar was, from where its source was, and it goes back to under the kisei hakavod. And how do you do that? By being misaken the chatam. One of the ways we're misaken chatam is when we had the Beis Hamikdash and the Mishkan was by bringing a carbon, and that fire would burn the fire of the Yetzer Hara, and there we would have a complete kapara. Also says the Zera Shimshon that under the kisei hakavod, that's where Hashem is a special place he put to accept and to return all people that do tshiva. It says in the Pusik, Vidai Odom mitachas kanfayhem, in the hands of man, under the wings. Under the wings, as Yechezkel was saying, that the men go under the wings of Hashem, which is under the kisei hakavod. When someone does tshiva, that's where there's a special place that Hashem has to put him back under the kisei hakavod, like we said earlier, that's where the roots were. And Hashem wanted to show Moshe Rabbeinu that the repayment of giving the kapara for Klal Yisrael is through midas ha'esh, which means that the fire, which alludes to the gvira, to strength, shows that Hashem is not going to let the prosecuting angels, he's not going to let them stop the tshiva, our repentance, from going back to the Hashem, from repenting on the sins that we did. And he's not going to let midas hadin go in the way either. And that's what Hashem was showing, the esh, the fire of the midas hagvira, is going to stop the prosecuting angels and not to let them stop our tshiva from going back under the kisei hakavod when we do tshiva.